you're new here, welcome to my channel. So by the title of the video, you'll already know this is the story of the worst tattoo experience I've ever had. Okay, so let me take it back. So it was the summer of 2012. I decided that it was finally time for me to get my first tattoo. It was a tattoo that I've been wanting to get for a really long time. It was in memory of my aunt. She talked about having a sea turtle tattoo, but unfortunately she passed away before she can get it. So I decided, along with a few other family members, that we were going to get a tattoo of a sea turtle in her memory. So I forgot now really what month it was that I started emailing this tattoo artist, and in the email I was really clear about this was my very first tattoo, how I was nervous, that I have a tendency of passing out when I see like blood. You know, I'm trying to explain to him like these certain things, and I explained to him that the tattoo was a tattoo in memory of my aunt. He seemed really understanding, really sweet over the emails. I was like, perfect, awesome. Glad for my first tattoo that I'm having this kind of experience with a tattoo artist. So I arrived to a shop. I arrived early, not too early, maybe 5 to 10 minutes early. So I walked out of my car, and I saw him standing there, and I said, oh, hi, are you blank? We're not going to say his name. And he said, yes, hi, nice to meet you. Everything seemed cool. We were like, great, vibing, right? So then we go into the shop, and I'm going up the really steep flight of stairs. And I was like, wow, okay. So we're going up these stairs, and again, it was my first time ever being in a tattoo shop, so I was kind of like looking around, whatever. And then during the process, when he entered the shop, he started being really kind of, don't want to use this word, but like just, okay, I don't want to use this word, so I'm not going to, but he was just being really kind of standoffish, kind of short, and I was like, wow, alright, so one minute you could be cool, and the next you're just being a jerk in front of like one other guy. I think there was like literally one other tattoo artist at the time in the shop. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, I'll just ignore his behavior. So then it gets to the tattoo. So he told him, I told him that I would like to have it on the back of my shoulder. He said, okay, perfect. He put the template, down, and then he started tattooing. Literally, people explained to me, have explained to me the pain of that tattoos are, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm terrified. But the guy's like, oh no, this will, like, where you're wanting it's gonna be fine, da, da, da. So I'm like, okay. So then I'm literally laying down on the bed. You'll see from this picture. So I'm laying down, on the tattoo bed, or whatever you want to call it, and he starts tattooing. And he was so rough. Like, he was pushing down on my skin, again, like as you can tell from the picture, like pushing down on my skin, being so rough. And yeah, okay, the tattoo didn't take long at all, but he was literally like pushing my skin, pushing really hard down with the needle, like painfully hard. Now I have more tattoos, so I know that's not how all tattoos should feel like. So he was being really, really rough. And then as I was done, I sit up and I started feeling lightheaded. So I explained to him, I was like, oh, okay, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Can I just sit here for maybe 5 seconds or something? So I sit up, and I started feeling a little shaky, just because I think like the adrenaline and because of the pain, because he was really pushing down hard on me. And he was like, I think you're fine, you can get up now. And I said, okay, I just don't want to pass out. And he's like, you're fine, come on. And I was kind of shocked, because there was literally no one else in that shop waiting for him. It was just him and another guy, and the guy was tattooing someone else. So then, I paid him, and he charged me, I think it was like maybe $60 for it. And so then I said to, at the time he was my boyfriend, but now my husband, obviously. So I said to my boyfriend, I was like, can you please help me down the stairs, because there's the steep stairs going down. And he was like, yeah, sure. And then the guy, just really snarky, I guess you would put it, and he was just rude. And honestly, when I got into the car, I was so excited to call my mom to show her the tattoo, pictures of my tattoos. I showed her this picture of the tattoo, and my mom loved it. But then even as I was talking to my mom, she could tell that my voice sounded kind of like I was shaking, like, that something was wrong. And honestly, after that tattoo experience I had with someone being so rude, so standoffish, and after me explaining to him that it was a tattoo in memory of somebody, the fact that it was my very first tattoo, the fact that I could pass out, I gave him like the heads up. after that experience with him, it really kind of put me off from getting another tattoo, because I thought, oh, are all tattoo artists like this? Or, oh, you know, it literally turned me off from getting a tattoo, which bothered me, because I was the type of person that I thought, oh, I'm gonna have so many tattoos. But then after that experience, I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever get another tattoo again, just because, again, that experience that I had. I'm so glad that that experience didn't actually turn out that way, like the fact that I actually got over that, and now I have 4 tattoos. I said 4. Hello, Haley. This is 4. So I have 4 tattoos now. So it just did push me off. I didn't get my second one until about, I would say, 3 or 4 years after that first one. But yeah, so even though I love my tattoo, I would never, like, the tattoo itself, I love, it's beautiful. That was just the worst tattoo experience I had. So I hope you guys would never have to go through a horrible tattoo experience, because it sucks. So if you guys want to hear more about different tattoos that I have, or pain levels, or, you know, anything like that, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.